there's an image of Blueface with the girls in the hot tub, in the pool, whatever. He's in there. All the girls are pregnant. And here's Erykah Badu saying, this is a post by Erykah Badu, if you look up there at the top. Here's her saying he's trash. Universe, do your thing. So here's the thing about the universe. The universe is under the guidance, is at the mercy of the Most High God of Israel. Jehovah is his name. That is who the universe answers to, not Erykah Badu.
You've never allowed yourself to be labeled, like even when it comes to men, right? So people always talk about your baby fathers, but you like they can't ever label you anything. Like they don't do that with other women. Other women they'll put labels on.
Oh, that's lucky. Born on the right day, you know, I don't know. I think if you're transparent, people shouldn't do that, should they? But when those things start to happen, you don't stop living. You continue to grow and live and learn and make the best out of those situations and things. Who would want to do that? You know, in this judgmental society.
You just fucked me up because I thought Erykah Badu planned it.
You did?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I planned it.
Now I say this to you. This is simply a music video. What's the harm in this music video? People always do things in music videos, but when that man is under that man is under the possession of the Jezebel spirit. That young girl he dealing with, man, she is all 100% pure Jezebel, man. And you can tell it, you can see it, and you can feel it. When she's talking and when they together, you can see what it is with him. She can say anything. He can't even respond in a firm manner.
If I put it on them, they're gonna catch feelings. I don't want nobody catching feelings and trying to catch me slipping.
What you liked about him?
How he was fascinated about me.
Why you think he was fascinated about you?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. I get wet a lot. I don't know. I can't explain. Long story short,
You said he was fascinated about you because you get wet a lot? I thought you said you didn't.
Yeah, but if someone touched my dick.
So he touched you?
Not like that. Maybe through my clothes.
You're lying bitch.
So he does things like this and lash out. She got him all in an emotional space. Nothing logical is coming from it. But let's take a look at this. Now, while she's saying he's trash for doing this, let's look at what his pregnant future baby mama is doing. Now, that's her. See, that's her right there in the pink right there. See, that's her in the pink right there, bent over right there. Like one of Glorilla's dance. Look at her right there.
Teflon.
Now look it up here.
I don't know her, I don't love her, and I don't need her.
What is a man supposed to do when he has a woman who's pregnant with his child, which is his mistake, who's out there behaving like this? But you know, a woman like Erykah Badu won't have anything to say about this. This is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with this. She should be doing this. This is just right. This is okay. Every woman should be able to do this. You should be able to do anything you want to do. Let me tell you something, man. When a woman love bombs you the way that this girl has been love bombing Blueface, man, she had a missing tooth. She put a tooth in there with the man's face on it. She got the man tattooed all over her body. She consumes liquor to the point of drunkenness, but he's caught up on her. See, once you caught up on the Jezebel spirit, you can't let it go. This man is in a position where he can't escape her even if he wanted to. She's done terrible. Listen, I will even show the video of her burning up his plaques and awards for music.
What is wrong with you, kid? That's what you gonna do with a newborn baby on the way. Set the house on fire. That bitch is dumb. Look how dumb the bitch is. This must be your first time trying to set some shit on fire, huh? Supposed to put it in the bathtub so you don't burn up in the fire. How stupid can a bitch be? Bitch, a kid herself. You leave her by herself too long, she just start fucking shit up. Ash everywhere. Bitch like a 6-year-old. You leave a 6-year-old by herself, you gonna come home, your shit gonna be cut up, burnt up, broken up. Door gonna be broken. The bitch is strange, cuz. Don't understand it. House smell like fire and smoke. I don't think you inhaling all this smoke and ash is good for your child. Got to be smarter than that. Look everywhere. Nigga trying to get the new glass stairs upgrade. This hoe in here set shit on fire. The bitch tried to turn the smoke detector off. The bitch hopped on the table to turn the smoke detector off. Man, child protective custody gonna have a ball with you. I must say, you making this very too much easily. When you have a kid and you set a fire anywhere in the child's vicinity, can't teach this kind of shit, cat. This shit. The bitch unplugged the Wi-Fi thinking the smoke detector was gonna turn off. Oh my god. Bitch, you unplugged the Wi-Fi, cat?
He would just walk around the house calmly. Like he couldn't even be mad. He can't even get mad at her. And when I say mad, he can't even get perturbed enough to chastise her, to check her. He simply can't do it. All of his masculine energy has been drained.
So some is not worth no.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Are you saying that she would have to have sex with the artist to get the feature? Do you think, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
I don't think that's the case with a lot of guys, man. I don't know.
That's why you stay doing this thing and I stay doing this thing, all right? Because you clearly you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing that's going on. You don't know nothing that's going on. No, I don't even do songs with females like that.
So like Drake.
I'm saying there's a lot of unreleased songs between males and females that had sex, and these songs never were released.
They were
That's
never.
what I'm saying.
Why weren't they released?
We will never know.
All right.
And I'm going to tell y'all some things, man. Here's what you must understand. You must understand that there are 11 signs that you need to look for that a woman is engaging in the craft. And listen, there is no such thing as good, positive witchcraft. There's no such thing as good, positive. What does the Bible tell you? Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. What does that tell you? That means that you cannot place any positive connotations on that. So let's talk about some things. First of all, if she comes from that background, that's what she is. If you come from a criminal background, that's what you are. That's simply what she is. Now, she may not be the worst of the worst, but that's what she is. It's in her blood. Like you are who your parents are, with a little splash of who your grandparents are. That's just who you are. And then you could do about it. But what's one of the telltale signs? There are certain tattoos that represent it. One of them is the butterfly. One of them is the butterfly. And you got to be careful about that, because here's the thing. We think about the mark of the beast. We think it's going to be this big thing that sticks out like somebody with the Baphomet on them or something. No. Don't you understand that the beast is going to be crafty? The mark of the beast is going to be crafty. It's going to be something beautiful that represents innocence. It represents peace. It represents tranquility. Look how a butterfly flies around. It don't even fly in a straight path. It flutters around. It don't even fly. You see butterflies, man, they're just fluttering around, man. You look at them. When the last time you looked at a butterfly and said, wow, that things look dangerous. Even the huge monarch butterfly, it still just flutters around. It's got big wings, look damn near like a bat, but it still flutters around. We don't have anything to do with that. But those butterflies, that's one of the witchiest tattoos you can see. It's one of the witchiest ones. And there's a bunch of different hand tattoos you can see, man. Like there's a bunch of them. Bunch of hand tattoos, man. It's a different thing. And there's different levels to this as well, man. So I just say, if you avoid women with tattoos, you don't have to worry about the mark of the beast being on them. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about the craft representing tattoos if you just avoid women with tattoos altogether. Because if a woman has got a full body of tattoos, she got some crafty ink on there. I can promise you there's some crafty ink on her somewhere. All of her ink may be crafty, but there's some crafty ink on her somewhere. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I test, I test it, but I'm gonna be honest. I almost feel like I be tempting God a little bit, man. So, say that's why, I won't do it again, man. But yeah, man, I've dealt with a couple of witches, man, and I know what it is. But knowing that I'm immune to it, knowing that I'm under the protection of the Most High, it has caused me to just be careless. So I've been careless, and so I won't even play that game anymore because it just don't make sense. It don't make sense to just, I almost feel like I'm taking the energy of God in vain. You understand? So besides the tattoos in the background, let me tell you something else. This is what you have to understand. If she's got altars in her house, no woman has an altar in her house unless she's practicing witchcraft. She doesn't. The altar is where she burns herbs and strange candles and incense. It may even burn an animal or something up there. I don't know. But that's where those things take place. Those are sacrificial offers. Those are offers where she makes burnt offerings, but she's not making them to the Most High God. She's not making them that. She's making them to some type of goddess. She makes them to some type of, the goddess of the earth or the queen mother goddess or something like that. She's making those types of things. And you must understand that, man. Like the other girl tendencies, those type of tendencies, and that's a combination of things. Not everyone with those types of tendencies, but when you take the tattoos, the background, the altars in the house, and those tendencies and put them together, like all of these things go in coalition. These are groups of things I'm telling you that will exist. I'm not saying, one of these or one of these. No, I'm saying these groups of things will exist. But I'll tell you also, their life is volatile. That type, she can only drain. When you look at Andre 3000 and how all of his energy was drained. And here's the thing, you could only be drained by the craft. You're the easiest man to drain from the craft is a hood dude, because most hood dudes didn't grow up with a man in their lives. You didn't have your father if you grew up in the hood, not through the entire time. So you didn't have your father, and you grew up around women. And then you're in a position where you pedestalize women. When you're in the hood, everything you do is for a woman or women. It's either for your mama, or it's for your girl, or it's for your grandmama, or it's for your daughter. It's always for a woman. So when you value the queen more than you value the king, when you think the king is simply here to be at the disposal of the queen, then it's easy to latch on to you. Now, granted, man, listen, man, I've had them latch on to me. I can feel the latch on. So you know what I do? And this is a blessing, and you men can do this as well. I cut my energy off. When I feel them latch on, I separate them from the alpha energy. I just become a regular dude. I clap it off like a clap on lamp. I just clap it off. I cut them off from it because I feel the latch on. And the thing is,
hey, it's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna want me to tell y'all, that I'm getting ready to tell y'all now. Men, you need to watch who you. I'm in a whole lot of witch, oracle, empress, black women coming into the craft type groups. It is hundreds. I have seen hundreds of pictures of you dudes. Do you understand me? That these women is putting inside of these groups, and on full moons and on new moons, they straight up casting full flat out spells on y'all because y'all out here being dirty. Look, black man, tell that woman if you around with somebody else, like they straight up fucking y'all lives up, and y'all think it's some invisible God out here making you have car accidents, making you be being stuck to a woman, and you can't never let her go, and you can't never get away from her, cause she didn't put blood in your motherfucking food. She got your picture in the middle of a group with hundreds of other little young ass witches that ain't got no guidance, that ain't got no type of structure and discipline over them, and they just casting. You got 30 to 100 motherfuckers women, y'all, sitting here saying, drive him into hell. May he pay for what it is that he did to her. Even if you just made a simple mistake, you know what I'm saying? You didn't piss her off today. When you out here dating these women, you need to ask them what the f they believe in. I don't care. Just because she a Christian do not mean that she is not playing around with her witch friends and blood magic, the power of blood. Do you understand? Black women don't believe that motherfucking Jesus Christ shit. We know what the f our blood do. We have always known. I'm telling you, black men, watch who you fucking with. Almost every black woman know that if she want a man to put blood in his motherfucking spaghetti, put that shit in his motherfucking tea, whatever, they out here doing it.
When a woman is sick with her flowers, meaning her time of the month, she shall be separated for 7 days.
Church.
And on the 8th day, she shall go through a series of events and she shall be clean.
Church.
A woman who is in that time of month shouldn't be cooking for you. A woman who is in the time of that month shouldn't be being intimate with you. A woman who is doing that time of month shouldn't be doing anything with you. She should be separated. That is how you avoid it. But you men are too concerned about, well, I don't want to worship no God. I just want to be out here and be a scumball, a sleazebag, a dirty type of bro. I don't want to do that. Well, okay, well, keep getting caught up then, fool.
Preach.
And I'm watching them black men. Y'all better watch y'all motherfucking selves and start getting y'all life right. Quit playing with these women out here. They sinking y'all. All y'all asses either locked up. Y'all in some fucked up shit out here. The future of the black man, these young black men, it's not fucking looking good. Like, y'all need to get into y'all wisdom, into y'all own motherfucking knowledge, and find out who you are. Find out who your ancestors are. Y'all out here fighting against shit y'all don't even know y'all fighting against. Like, this shit powerful as hell. Watch yourselves. Watch who y'all dating. Check your motherfucking food. Check your tea. Check your motherfucking toothbrush. Don't let no motherfucking body get no hair. Hey, y'all better protect yourself. That's as much as I can tell you without going into other shit.
Stop believing that these things are just being made up. Stop believing that just because you meet a woman and she look good and she nice in the beginning, that she ain't representing no craft. Stop believing that just because a woman is, not out doing this and not out doing that, that she's a good girl. You got to know her deeper than that. You got to know her on a deeper level. That's why you can't be out here meeting women, putting them in the wife position, meeting women, moving in with them, meeting women, marrying them. Meeting women, you can't do that. Meeting women, taking them around your family. No, you got to make sure you know who your ass is dealing with, man. You got to make sure you do. Once you fill the latch on, it's kind of like somebody siphoning gas out of your car. Once they put the siphon in your gas tank, you got to protect your gas tank. Keep it locked. Once they put the siphon in, your gas is coming out of your gas tank. And so you have to understand that, that's why you have to stay grounded in the Most High. Man, the reason I preach to y'all, man, about developing a relationship with God, man, ain't so you can go to church or you can give your masculinity over to some belief system. No, I'm telling you that's how you guard yourself against the things that will harm you in this society. That's how you guard yourself against the craft. That's how you guard yourself against the Jezebel spirit. That's how you guard yourself against a woman like Erykah Badu saying, universe, do your thing.